Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel APM Guide. As a part of our APM gestures using APM gestures plugin series, in this video we'll see how to perform swipe gesture using gestures plugin. Okay, so we are taking the direction up and down. Okay, in this video we can see the swipe direction up and down direction. Okay, so what is exactly swipe? So swipe is a single swipe in any direction. Okay, this is the gesture where you can perform the swipe in any direction. Okay, and we have a command called gesture colon swipe. Okay, by using gesture colon swipe we can able to perform a single swipe in any direction on a given element. That is a scrollable element. Okay, and the arguments, the supported arguments are element id, that is the id of the element, percentage. Okay, what is the swipe percent? So it will be 100 to 1 to 100, and direction. So it is used to specify the swipe direction. Okay, and acceptable values are up, down, left, right. Okay, these are the three arguments we have to use for performing swipe. Okay, and what exactly the element id is? Okay, we are using element id, right? So one of the key here, there is one of the argument here. See, element id is not at all, is not element, not even the locator id. It is a random hexadecimal code representing the element in that session written by the find element API. Okay, so this is a random hexadecimal code of representing the element. So regarding this element ID, I have discussed in my previous video. Okay, so you can watch this video where I have completely explained what exactly the element ID all about. Okay, please watch this video. You can get more information how exactly what element ID works. Okay, so coming back to our topic here. So, and the sample code will be driver.execute script method. We had to use the execute script method, and we had mentioned the command here as a key, and the arguments we had to mention in a immutable map of. Okay, so now we'll jump into the code here. Okay, so I'll open the Eclipse. Okay, and I have created a new package here to separate the gestures plugin scripts. Okay, so select this package and just click on right button and click on new and create the class. So I say swipe gesture demo. Okay, so I given the class name as swipe gesture demo. Click on finish. Okay, quickly we'll copy the setup and tear down methods from the sample to save the time, and paste it here and do some necessary modifications. So remove the unnecessary package name and change the class name here. Okay, let's go here and change the class name, that is a swipe gesture demo. Okay, so it is done. So as a part of this video we are performing the swipe on two apps. Okay, so quickly we see what are the functionality we are going to automate. Okay, so the first app we will take the API demos. Okay, we'll open the API demos app, click on the views, and we'll perform the swipe like this, up and down. Okay, this is the first scenario, we'll do it. Okay, and second scenario, once this is done, I will check the second scenario as I'll explain. Okay, so I had to open the app, right? So I had to use driver.activate app, and I had to provide the package name. Okay, so what we will do, when we had to click on the views also, right? We had to click on the views button. Okay, here we had to click on the views, and so what we will do, we will open the APM inspector and run the APM server. APM server is running. Now I'll start the session. Yes. So select the capabilities. I have given a saved the simple capability, that is a sample, and I have given the platform name and automation name. Okay, just click on start session. Yeah. So if you been switch over, I want this value here. Okay, this is a accessibility ID and views, and the package name is this is the one package name. Okay, just go to our Eclipse and give the package name here. Okay, and now the second one, I had to give the, I had to click on the views driver dot find element appium by accessibility ID. It is a strategy is the accessibility ID, and the selector values is the views. Okay, and I had to click on that one. Just click. Okay, this is the first part. Okay, now I had to, once I click on this one, I had to swipe it. Okay, so I had to swipe in up direction and in a down direction. Okay, so I had to write the code here, driver dot. Okay, before writing that one, I need to get the element here. Okay, the scrollable element here. So go back to the our Appium inspector and just refresh. Okay, so this is a scrollable element. Okay, just a minute. Here, just select here. Yeah, so this is a scrollable element. So our options are here, right? This is a scrollable element, and okay, just copy the value here. We are going with the, and we are going with ID. Okay, just copy this value here. Okay, and go back to here, and we say web element okay, and say driver dot find element and appium by, and we are using ID here, the strategy ID and the value ID, the selector value. Okay, value had Q, and we are saving this value in the web element here. Okay, now we need to perform the swipe on this element. Okay, this is a scrollable element, so this is a scrollable element. So come back to Eclipse, and now we have to write the code here. So I just say scenario 1 perform swipe. Okay, perform swipe, direction is up. Okay, and now sys out. I will do the sys out also, so I will print it. Okay, now we add the code here. So driver dot execute script, in the key I need to provide the gesture colon swipe. This is a command I need to provide here. Okay, so this is the code, the sample code. We have shown this one, right? Now we have to add the arguments here. So go back to the Eclipse and say immutable map of, okay, dot of, and we need to provide the key and value pairs here. Okay, the first one is the element ID. Okay, the key and the value I need to provide here, that is the element, but I need to provide element ID, right? So I had to cast this one to remote web element. Okay, now Once I cast it, I'll get the method called get id method. Just a minute. Oh, given wrong value. Yeah, element. Now I'll get the method called get id method. Just a minute. Okay, I have to check the brackets here. Somewhere the bracket will be problem with the brackets. That's it. Okay. Yes. Element ID. Okay. Okay, so I have missed this bracket here, so be careful about this bracket here. We had to do it properly. Okay, then I say get id. Okay, and this is a get id method to get the hexadecimal code of this one, of this element id. Okay, the first argument we have given. The second argument is the percentage. Okay, the percentage. Okay, and the value I'll give 100% here. Okay, and the next is the direction. Argument is the direction here. So we are doing the up here, right? So I have to give up here, and that's it. So direction I given up here. The same one I had to do for the down. Okay, so I'll just copy this here. I say instead of up, down, and this also down. Okay, and once again we write the code here. Okay, driver dot execute script method, and the key I had to give the gesture colon swipe. Okay, and I had to give the here immutable map of all these things. So just copy this one and give it here. Okay, and that is a I will change the swipe to down. Yes, done. Okay, so what I will do, I give the TED.sleep so that we can discuss the code and we'll see the effect also. Okay, pass the script and you can see the effect. Just give the 3 seconds. That's it. 3 seconds. Okay, yes. Now we run the script here. It has to it has to open the API demos app, click on the views, and so you run the script. Based upon this element, it has to perform the swipe. Click on the views, perform the swipe. Okay, what's the problem here? Okay, yeah, so one thing we had to check it here, that we need to run the Appium server in, we need to add the plugin here, flag here. Okay, good, it failed. Okay, so close the server. Now we need to run the Appium. So previously we have run the Appium server without any flag, without mentioning any plugin here. That's why it failed. Okay, if you want to use this gesture to work, we had to use the gestures plugin here. Okay, so appium double hyphen use hyphen plugin. Okay, and we had to enter the value is gestures. Okay, so we had to use this flag called double hyphen use hyphen plugin, and we had to give the name of the plugin here. Just click on it. See, now the Appium server will start with the plugin. Okay, gesture. That's why it failed. Okay, now we'll run the script. Okay, just a minute. I'll just off it because wait, I had to close this one. Okay, now once again we'll run it. Now it has to open the API demos app, click on views and perform the swipe on this element based upon the percentage and direction. Okay, what's the problem here? Okay, so it is a problem with the selector value here. So we'll update here. So we'll go back to this one. What is the problem here? So this is a one, right? So this is this one. So we select this one. Rows ID, yeah. So we'll change the selector value. Otherwise, we'll check once again. Okay. So we just change this one because it has to click on this one, views, right? So just refresh here. So we just click this one and save the sample and start the session. Because now it is running the client session there. So when it start session here, it will run the Appium inspector session. Okay. Now we want the scroll of this element. Okay. Okay, this is the one. We select the UI selector here, go back here and just update the value here. So Android UI selector, that is the strategy and the value you will give. Okay, now just click on run. App. Yeah. Let's say save it. Okay, we missed this. Yeah. It's a bracket. Okay, now we run the script. Yes, API demos app open, click on views and perform the scroll. Yeah. So up and down. Okay. Now this the previous it failed because due to the selector value here we have used the ID, so we just updated here. So we have seen it has performed the swipe in up direction and down direction. So what we'll do, we'll run once again. Okay, once again run this one. This has to open the API demos app, click on views and perform the swipe based upon the element. Okay, based upon the swipe element here. So first is the 100% percentage and direction is up, and the second is the down with the percentage 100. Okay, this is first scenario we have seen here. Okay, and the second scenario we will see on this Burger King. Okay, so just to open this one on this app, we'll open this app. Okay, then taking time to open our graph. Okay, so we'll wait for some time. It has to open the app here. Home page. So I had to click on the BK recommended, and then I had to perform the swipe on this element, scrollable element. This swipe element. Yes, like this I had to perform up and down. Okay, Okay, we'll go back here. Now I want to the selector and the strategy value of all this one. Okay, so just go to the appium inspector and just quit the session and create the session once again, because we have run the client session there, right? So click on start session. So already I explained on the in the previous video that why we have the separate session for appium inspector and for client. Okay, just a minute. Let's get connected to it. So session is getting created. Okay, now the same thing, the same code we'll use here. Okay, and change the values. And this is the second one. We say scenario 2. Just update the value here. Okay, this is the scenario 1. Okay, I am performing this swipe on 2 different apps here. Okay, scenario 1. This is scenario 2. Okay, and I need to perform some changes here. So we'll go back to our emulator and just appium inspector. So I had to click on here. Okay, so I had to get the strategy and this one. So just select here and go back here and just update the value here. The same functionality here. So here I had to give, I had to do here. So before, what I will do here, just change this one. This is the Android UI automator and the value I need to provide. Okay, that's it. And this is the one, and the package name I had to change it. It is the in.burgerking.android, so that it launches the Burger King app here. Okay. Go back vector and just click on this one, copy it, come back here, place it here. Okay, so it click on here, and we need to get this one. What we will do, I just create this outside the method. Okay, and then change this one. So I am performing this swipe on 2 different apps. Okay, so you can show how exactly it work here. So I need to update this value here. Okay, once I click on this one, so this is the element. On this element I need to perform the swipe. Okay, I need to get the strategy and the selector value of this one. So just refresh here. Yes, so for this one I need to provide. This is the one. Yeah. Okay, this is the one. I got the selector. Okay, and the same, the strategy is the UI automator. Okay, just come back here and just update this value. And then paste it. Okay, that's it. The same thing. Okay, just add here, says sysout scenario 1, and here it is scenario 2. Sysout scenario 2. Okay, and then what I will do, I'll give some TED.sleep so that you can discuss the code and we see the effect also. Okay, so after doing this one, I will give the TED.sleep here, and here it takes some time to open the app, right? To display the home page, I given the percentage here, and then here also, yes, it's enough. Okay, I click on here, I'll give this one also. Okay, yeah, done. The first scenario, it will open the API demos app, click on views, and it will perform the swipe on this scrollable scrollable element, and first is the up and down. The same thing, and we have performed the swipe on the second app also. Okay, Burger King app. Okay, you click on the BRK recommended, and then it will perform the swipe. Okay, now we'll run the script here. Okay, I want to show how it works in different apps here. Okay, yeah, now we run the script here. Just a minute, it's I to save it here. Okay, yeah, that's it. Typo error. Yeah, that's it. Now run the script. The first scenario, it will open the API demos app, click on views, and based upon this scrollable element, it will perform the swipe with 100% up and down. Okay, it is done. Okay, now it has to open the second scenario. The second scenario is the click on the open the Burger King app, click on the BK recommended button and perform the swipe on this scroll. See, yeah, I perform the swipe up direction and down direction. Okay, that's it. So it is performed here. Okay, just it is a copy paste issue here. That's it. So you need to change this out here. That's it, nothing else. Okay, so we have performed the swipe here. So once again I'll run the script. So we'll see once again. Okay, just click on this one. So only thing is we need to remember is the when you are running the Appium server, we had to use the plugin. Okay, use plugin equal to the gestures, the name of the plugin. That's it. So scenario 1, perform the swipe direction up and direction down, and next is the Burger King app. It has to open. Click on the BK recommended. Just I am performing on two different apps to show the how exactly this works in the two different apps. That's it. I click on BK recommend, and then the perform the swipe on this one. Okay, if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. And I'll push this code in the GitHub also. Okay, and the same thing comes in article as in Medium. Okay, but it takes time. So thanks for watching. Bye.